When we opened this meeting, we opened with the patients, and now we would like to call Rebecca Lebu to come and tell us what are the people and who are the people that are making it possible, and from there we give the awards and hand over to Japan. Rebecca.
Thank you, Prof. Mike. Indeed, on Friday we started this insightful conference by bringing important messages with patient voices, and it's my honor to conclude it by awarding a publication submitted to the TWC. At the Oncidium Foundation, we strongly believe that innovation only and truly matters when it reaches the patient who need it. And scientific progress cannot stop at clinical efficacy. It must also confront the economic, structural, and system realities that determine whether radioligand therapies are accessible in real life. The Oncidium Award, in recognition of outstanding efforts to highlight patient access challenges to radiotheranostics, honors scientific contributions that go beyond results and shine a light on barriers faced by people living with cancer. And this publication, this abstract, does exactly that. This year's, entitled Beyond the Cure, Economic Barrier Threatening Advanced Radionuclides Therapy, this work powerfully demonstrates that the limits of RLT today are not scientific, but systemic. More than analysis, this abstract is a clear call for health system reform to make sure that therapeutics advances translate into meaningful and sustained benefits, particularly in low and middle income systems. For its clarity, courage, and strong commitment to equity in care, it's my great honor to announce the winner of this year's Oncidium Foundation Award, Dr. Phumuzo Nemutaduni from South Africa. Congratulations. Thank you so much.
I will be short. Good evening, everyone. I'm truly honored and humbled to receive this award. Thank you so much to the Oncidium Foundation for providing hope, vital resources in the fight against cancer. This award will not be possible without my incredible team at the Dr. George Mukari Hospital and Sifako Makgatho University, and my mentors within and without this work, who are Professor Satehe and Professor Nyakari. This recognition inspires me to continue striving to improve access and one patient and one cost barrier at a time. I would like to dedicate this award to my father, who succumbed from oral cancer 10 years ago. Thank you so much.
Rebecca, thanks for keeping on time. Now we go to the other next highlights, and the next awards are going to be both the Saul Hertz Award as well as the Best Poster Award. So for the Saul Hertz Award, we are honored that this year's awards are going to be handed by Barbara Hertz herself, the daughter of Saul Hertz, and of course we are honoring the birth and future of Theranostics. Saul Hertz has suffered a lot, and indeed the awardees are already will be demonstrated soon after she had finished giving the talk. Okay, in alphabetical order, already these are shown. But Barbara, over to you.
Thank you. I'm not sure if there are slides, so maybe I'll just make it short. Would that be okay?
The slides are there. They were supposed to be shown first before.
Okay. Well, if they come up, they come up. All right. Yes? No. There we go. Well, every quest begins with a question, and for certain, Saul Hertz had been working, every quest begins with a question, and Saul Hertz was working using stable iodine and X-rays to eliminate an operation. At the time, operations were very expensive, and there weren't any antibiotics, so it was dangerous. And so he had brought together his concept of the thyroid being receptive to iodine, and he was sitting at a lecture, and he asked the question, could iodine be made radioactive artificially? And in fact, the answer was possible. There was no cyclotron, so he engaged a physicist, and you might know from the picture that Saul is smoking a pipe. He has no gloves on, and the other guy doesn't even have a coat on. But anyway, they came up with I-128 without a cyclotron, and they were able to find that the rabbits with the altered thyroid gland actually took up the radioiodine, and they got very excited about that. Okay, can we show the next slide? How do I do that? Thank you. How do I get to the next slide? Maybe just the button?
It's a green button.
All right.
Say next slide.
All right, thank you. You can see that once they started using radioiodine to treat thyroid, there was a dramatic difference in the status of the patient. The patient there, his name was Ben Bernstein, he was a shoe salesman. He actually passed away from anaplastic carcinoma, but it's pretty impressive that Dr. Hertz envisioned that his research in thyroid cancer would hold the key to the problem of cancer itself. That's pretty incredible, as you all sit here endeavoring to improve that possibility. The next slide. I love the artwork at the top here, the evil and the bad. The patient is on the right, and she had one dose of radioiodine to treat her benign condition called a goiter or hypothyroidism. But again, look at the vision that he put forth. He emphatically thought that radioiodine and would lead to other radioactive substances to treat cancer and leukemia. And there's a little bit at the bottom of this slide, and you see that the REI treatment was less than $5. Trust me, the surgeons were not happy with him. And surgery was very expensive, and essentially he was taking money out of the pockets of the surgeons, and he was not tolerated well, let's put it that way. Next slide. This is an uptake test. I was told that the chair was actually a barber chair, and he made this piece of equipment with very modern techniques to it, in that it had push button innovation. And the woman sitting on the chair was actually his assistant. She looks like she's going to be electrocuted, but at any rate, what's really important about this is what he established here was to be able to analyze how the radioactivity was being distributed. And because of that, he essentially did uptake testing and was able to establish a safe, effective dose. So much of what he established are the salient features that you all use today and will in the future. It's quite remarkable. And the fellow on the right is having a good time. He's having an atomic cocktail, and that was a piece in the Boston Globe. To conclude, his work has sustained the test of time for 85 years. What lasts 85 years? And he did it without a computer or internet. More importantly, as I just indicated, the salient features of his groundbreaking work are essential to the current and future use of targeted, personalized medicine to diagnose and treat a wide range of conditions. So thank you, Saul Hertz, for your powerful and precious gift to the world. And I call on another son of Saul, let me get it right, a scientific son of Saul. I must add that my grandparents had 7 boys, so we have quite the family. Anyway, Mike, would you come forward and introduce the recipients? This is so exciting for me. 85 years later, on the other side of the world, I think Saul Hertz is dancing in heaven.
And of course, deservedly so, and the winners of this year, it's really befitting that we have a physician and a physicist, and that shows the future of how we're going to be going with TWC. TWC, as you would have noticed, got a radiopharmacist, a physician, but now it's going to have a radiopharmacist, physician, and a medical physicist. And in this award, we have Dr. Bawini Lahadebe from University of KwaZulu-Natal. She has done stunning work regarding CXCR4, demonstrating how it should be done in solid tumors and what we should be selecting our patients for. And then, of course, she also has been part and parcel of working with Actinium-225 PSMA with her supervisor, Professor Marisa Foster. Dr. Bawini Lahadebe.
Next.
Thank you so much. I'm really honored to receive this award. I would like to thank the pioneers of the Theranostics World Congress. This is my first time at the Theranostics World Congress, so thank you very much, Professor Richard Palm. And thank you as well to Professor Mike Sateche, the president, and also the chair of the selection committee. He said I should only speak for 1 minute, so I will try to be brief. I would like to thank Prof. Marisa Foster, who is my boss, my mentor, and also the head of the department at Inkosi Albert Luthuli Central Hospital, where I'm working. I would also like to thank my team over there. And last and most importantly, I would like to thank Ms. Barbara Hertz. Thank you so much for honoring your father's memory. And you can see all the faces that are here that we are really inspired by his legacy. And we are really honored to have you here. And obviously we will try and carry the torch to move radio theranostics forward. Thank you so much.
And the next recipient is the leading medical physicist for nuclear medicine in the country, Dr. Handover Ramnahe. She is, as you would have seen, done excellent work in alpha dosimetry and continue to unravel how we shall use AI in the space. And then, of course, also in terms of CZT, the new cameras that we are trying to see how it works. And of course, in that way, we welcome you, Dr. Kamu. And she works at Numerai.
Congratulations. You look beautiful, too. Okay. This is a picture of the uptake testing.
Okay, thank you so much.
And you have to take pictures.
Thank you so much. Firstly, I'd like to extend my sincere gratitude to the organizing committee for this wonderful, truly honored. And also, I would really like to thank my team for their dedication and their unwavering support. This would really not be possible without them, and I'm truly grateful for them. I'd really also like to thank all the staff at the Nuclear Medicine Research Infrastructure. All of this would not be possible without them. Also, a sincere thanks to Steve Biko Academic Hospital for all the support, and also my mentor, Prof. Mike Satage, sincere thanks to you, and my family and friends for all their praise. And thank you so much.
So I figured the uptake testing would have meaning to you.
Now I would like to call Professor Bam to announce the Best Posters Awards.
Can you please announce the winners? Okay, here we
The
go.
best posters for this year, it's in alphabetical order. Dr. Catherine Driver, the poster is the potential of palladium-103 radionuclide for urgent electron therapy based on daughter release and microdosimetry. The awardees will come one by one. There's 3 of them, and of course, this was from the judges as it was announced. Yeah. And the next award is by Alexandra Fonseca, Theranostic. The abstract was on the theranostic potential of copper 64, 67 nodaga exomines in lung metastasis of osteosarcoma. This will be received by Professor Jan Zeevat, as he has already had a flight to take. And the last one, it's again, the previous recipient, Dr. Gamaramana Heng, first in human dosimetry of DLL3 targeting, led 203-212 theranostic DAPIN in MP712. Colleagues, ladies and gentlemen, I'm no longer So we would like to thank all of you for being part of the 8th Theranostics World Conference. This was really an excellent meeting. I mean, we have seen how we have pushed the boundaries clearly. We have seen how it has worked, that really we exposed what are the gaps and we addressed the gaps honestly. And then, of course, we have seen how we really are part of the world. We are fortunate that indeed we had many participants. This is 687 participants. And in the pre-Congress tour, Jan Reinzever, thanks for making that it happens. That was excellently done. And then, of course, we had for the 8 countries, this is an achievement to come to this part of the world and to a low middle income country such as ours. We have really enriched all of ourselves in this meeting. And then, of course, clearly I have to say that South Africans and Africans came in numbers. The numbers in South Africa include the colleagues from the continent as well. And of course, you can see the strong German support that came through. This is really excellent for us that we are having this. Of course, Anik, clearly only 52 from the States. We can do better in the Japan meeting. And of course, we have seen how the meeting had gone. Our committee has really done an excellent work in putting this. Of course, it was a challenge to have a lot of speakers that really had to be, some had to be cut, some had to be asked to shorten their talks and so on. We really had excellent excitement and interest from colleagues. And the chairs that really did an excellent work in making sure that our partners and the industry can benefit from this. Of course, in that way, we would like to thank all of the sponsors, like literally all of the sponsors. You would have seen the industry was really full force with us. The main sponsor being Telix, we really thank them. And then, of course, we have seen that they are trying to make access and availability of the radiopharmaceuticals to us, and they came forth here strongly. So Lilly being our diamond sponsor, we again excited that they supported the meeting so much. And then, of course, the platinum sponsors, GE, ITM, and United, and indeed they also had the hostings that happened on the site as well. And indeed, of course, our gold sponsor, Novartis Isotope company, Pars Isotope, Siemens, and Swiss Rocket also played a crucial role in making sure that we can have this successful meeting. The silver sponsors, Actithera, IBA, MIM, and Thethera had done an excellent work again in bringing this meeting to us. And then, of course, one will not go through the list of the bronze sponsors that have played a critical and a crucial role, but most of them that are here are promising that they will fight for the platinum. So they are not happy with being there. And so we, of course, would want to thank our collaborating society, the ICPO, Oncidium, Numeri, and then, of course, the South African Society of Nuclear Medicine that had made this possible. But importantly, of course, you have seen how smooth things have run. And in this way, we would like to thank the Congress organizers. KUKM has done an excellent work, and they will continue to do so next year. In that way, I would like to call all the scientific committee, Marisa, Khomotso, Jan, to come here in front, and Richard. I don't know if, is Frank still here? I haven't seen. Oh, yes. And Frank to receive that includes you, Rich, to get something. But thanks to you, KUAK. So you
We want to say thank you for our local partners. Thank you so much. Yeah? So this is for you, from us. Yeah, thank you so much for your help. Nice meeting you finally. Yeah, so we have a little Mauer stone inside. Thanks a lot. The German wall. Okay. The German wall. Thank you. Wow. The Berlin wall is inside. I don't really want to say this should be. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you, Marita. Thank you.
And now we can stand here to hand over all of us. Oh, okay.
Okay.
I'll smile. Thank you.
Oh, don't go. So sadly, this is the end of our role. So we have to now hand over officially to the next Congress President, Watabe Tadishi, and then we shall ring the bell and give the trophy to him, and we take a photo. Yeah.
I read and you give it.
It's helpful. Let me hold it for
Thank you.
you.
Thank you. Okay, so let me briefly introduce next Congress venue, Osaka, Japan. Okay. Yes. Yes. So the ninth Theranostics World Congress will be held in Osaka, Japan, and the Congress President is Seigo Kinuya and Mikako Ogawa, and I'm the Congress organizer. And the Scientific Committee Chair is Dr. Friedrich Giesel, and the co-chair is Professor Yuji Nakamoto. He is the current President of Japanese Society of Nuclear Medicine. And the seventh Theranostics World Congress held in Santiago, and the eighth TWC is held here in Cape Town, and the next is held in Osaka, it's Asia. So it's really circulating around the world, and I'm very happy to host next TWC in Osaka. And Osaka is the second largest city of Japan, and there are 9 million population in the Osaka prefecture. And you can see the historical landmark of Osaka Castle with the big downtown buildings in the backside. So, and you can enjoy the historical culture and also the night culture in the downtown of Osaka after the Congress. And the detailed program will be fixed after this Congress, but I'd like to have a site visit to the Research Center for Nuclear Physics at the University of Osaka in the first day of the Congress. And we have very nice cyclotrons, and especially next year, this year we will have a new Sumitomo cyclotron to produce astatine 211, so we can start the mass production astatine in 2027. So hopefully you can see our how we achieve the production of astatine to clinical translation. So, and many people ask me can we see cherry blossom in the next TWC period? And I say that if you stay 1 or 2 weeks after the TWC, you can enjoy the cherry blossom. But of course, due to the global warming, you might have a chance to see cherry blossom in the TWC season. But anyway, I'm very much look forward to welcoming you in Osaka in March 2027. So, thank you very much.
Thank you. Safe travels, Realewo. Those that have won the awards, they've booked themselves to Osaka. This is to inspire the people to win and submit abstracts. Thank you.